Hi guys, follow me on Instagram to never ever miss any of my crazy updates. Hi guys and welcome to another vlog. I'm driving this. This is the Mahindra Classic and this car comes courtesy of Faisal to me. So thank you so much for lending me your 25-year-old car. Anyways, straight away we're going to be opening the engine bay, which means that I have to remove it from here as well as here. Now the good thing is I'm so smart, I've already opened it on the other side. All I have to do is push it upwards and there you can see the engine bay, which is kind of chintu mintu. There is insulation there, of course, that is the radiator, and then just shut this and put this back into place, which does require some, oh my god, yeah, it does require some effort. So we'll shut it from the other side later. Now you can see it gets this sort of a bull bar right ahead. The dogs are barking for no reason, I don't know why. And this is the indicator, this is the parking light, and this is the main light which gets a grill. What you're going to do is we are actually going to turn off the light so that it does not suck battery. But before that, let me show you the light at the rear. That is the indicator, this is the brake light, and this I think is the reverse light. Dogs, keep quiet, stop shouting, I'm making a vlog here. Anyways, let's just shut the lights. Okay, these dogs are not going to let me shoot today. There's indicator placement here, says classic right there, and this is so that when you put the windshield down, it actually rests on this. This car does not have a wipers, but this is where the wipers actually go, because obviously the windscreen is going to be coming down very soon. This is finished in chrome. Design looks very nice. In fact, this is a 70-year-old design, and this is actually based on the CJ340 or one of the generations of the CJ340. I'm not too sure about that. CJ actually stands for Civilian Jeep, and Mahindra actually made it in license with Jeep. So the design is very classic, just like the name. Says Mahindra there. Grille looks quite nice. It uses leaf springs. There you can see leaf springs, of course. And ground clearance seems ample. Tire size happens to be actually 215. Yeah, 215, 75, 15. This actually came stock from the factory. Mahindra logo is there on it. Alloy wheel, of course. And the length isn't much, which you can see. It's actually, yeah, it's a short car. You know what? They actually also offered this car with I mean, you could have doors, not the real doors, but plastic ones, of course. This dog is casually strolling here without realizing that a vlog is going on. Dude, give me some space. Let me finish the vlog. So there's a side footstep here. Okay, doggy, what happened? Okay, these dogs are fighting. This one is going to fight with that dog. So there's going to be a drag race or something between these two. Okay, dude, just go. He's calling you. Don't waste my time. I need to continue this vlog. So, coming to the design of the car, it's very iconic. खराब लग रहा है ऐसे खुला हुआ, तो बंद कर देंगे. इस साइड से थोड़ा और स्मूथली होता है. And here, this is the AC mechanism. I kid you not. This is actually where the fuel goes, and the rear seat is kind of useless because nobody can really sit inside. There's no space as such. Says 4x4 right there, and you know what? The tailgate obviously opens. For that, you need to push this lever down, and then you can just open it like this. But there is no boot space. It's only easier to get in from here. Probably, I don't know how, by jumping from there. If you are a Spider-Man, it will definitely help you. And there's a side footstep as well, rather a main footstep which is going to lock this. There's storage space here, but things are going to fly out of the car. A roll cage as well. And from the rear, you can see the design is very classic. The best thing is open top motoring in this car, which is fantastic. Number plate is placed so low now, nobody can see it as well. Some wires are actually dangling right there. Now, the interesting bit is, I was telling you there's an air conditioning here. All you need to do is push your foot there, and there air actually comes from here inside to cool your legs. So that's fantastic as well. That's a nice way of doing air conditioning in a car. Now I'm just going to put the windshield down, which means I have to be really very careful. There you see, if I can manage it with one hand, I am absolutely a hero, and I am an absolute hero. So I've put the windscreen down. We're going to drive that way. So now it looks even better with the windscreen down. Wind in your hair, feeling completely open. Now what do you want, dude? Anyways, there are 4 buttons here. This is for the hazard light. These are for the lights, I think, and probably some dummy buttons as well. You can see the pedal placement is not that nice, and every wire is exposed. Stereo system is not in this car, but there was a provision for stereo as well as air conditioning. The owner did not opt for either of those, I think. Scorpio is written on the seats, but these are not Scorpio seats. Just the branding is there, and then getting in and out is easy. There's no door here. There is no door. Take that, Tata Altroz. The widest opening doors as such. Steering wheel is never aligned in position. It's very big as well. And these are the stocks for the indicators. This is where the key goes. But there's some party tricks. First and foremost, there's quite a lot of storage space inside this car. There's a storage below here. Okay, let me open this. Things don't open very smoothly in this car. Or maybe I have put the wrong key. Well, the key seems right to me, so we're going to try it once again. No, maybe it's the wrong key. Faisal, just get the right key. Don't do a Hayabusa here again. I actually practiced all of this before. So there is actually where the toolkit of the car goes, and there's decent storage space here. And locking all this is very important because obviously the car is open, and then there is a glove box which can be opened and closed as well. So we're just going to open the glove box, and there is some storage here where actually the car paper goes. She's just going to shut this. There's a grab handle to hold on to. The dashboard is very basic. Obviously it has got seat belts at the front, which is a revolutionary feature back in the day. And let's get inside. Okay, seats are not very comfortable because under thigh support is very much lacking. There's no leg room or knee room to move around. This is the gear lever, this is the handbrake of course, and this is the four-wheel drive lever. Meanwhile, lot of rusting in this car. The good thing is this car comes with a revolutionary feature because it's open top, it's going to rain, so they have actually made holes on the floor so that water seeps out. I'm just kidding, it's basically rusting is a big issue with this car. There is a cigarette lighter here which obviously does not work, and this is fast idle. This is for the pressure of the engine, oil pressure, I think oil level, fuel meter, and this is the battery voltage meter. And there's a speedometer here which is kind of cool. This is obviously for the wipers, which will not work right now because obviously wipers have disappeared. Lot of telltale lights placed right there. Yeah, this symbol is actually something which I cannot show you in front of the camera, so just close your eyes when I'm showing you this whole telltale light buttons. Anyways, plenty of hard plastics. What do you expect, Faisal? Horn does not work when the car is off, of course, but it has unlimited headroom. Look at the kind of headroom. Anybody can sit in this car without having to worry about headroom or knee room on the right side at least, because your legs are popping out from here. So you have to wear riding pants while riding this car, of course. Let me do one thing. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's start driving this car because it seems so exciting. Oh wait, there's the mirror which is way far away. So with the windshield down, you can't see anything what's happening behind. And you really need to, because this is a very slow vehicle. Alright, we're all set to go, which means first and foremost, let's turn on the car. Yeah, you have to really keep cranking it and then only it starts. Gary was kind of weird and off we go. Straight away, let me tell you, it is very difficult to drive this car because you can't see what's behind you, although nothing is behind me at the moment. Oh my god, it jerks. It has a good low end punch. You know why? Because this engine has only low end and it has nothing else as such. Yeah, makes quite a lot of sound. And there you can see in second gear, even before I know it, I need to shift gears. Now it has a 4-speed gearbox. Steering has so much play. It has no feel or feedback in the center ahead position, which is a kind of a problem. There's going to be a lot of wind because of the windshield being down here. There's no power steering, which is fine when you are at speed, but at lower speeds now it really bothers you a lot because then you can't really turn. You have to put in a lot of effort and make your muscles in order to turn this car. U-turns are an absolute bitch here. Anyways, this car uses a 2.1 liter Peugeot sourced diesel engine, which was also used in the Armada, and that one produces 62 horsepower and 120 Newton meters of torque. It is indirect injection and overall performance is adequate for city driving, but out on the highway it can't maintain speeds. I think top speed is around 70 to 80 kilometers per hour, which honestly is nothing as such. But then this is from 1997. Good thing is stopping power is decent because it has got disc brakes at the front, which was a unique feature at that time. In fact, Mahindra actually made this for the export markets. That's the reason for that time it had decent amount of features. Only thing, it's prone to a lot of rust as such. Low end performance is really nice, feels very punchy. You can actually shift to a higher gear very soon here. I think we are in third. No, I am struggling with the gearbox, so we are just going to stop here right now. I'm going to get into first gear and we are going to launch it. Left foot on the clutch, right foot on the accelerator. Because of the slope it's already going down, and revving the motor and off we go. It has this jerky feel to it. Gearbox is fine, little notchy, but gets the shifts done, and when you're driving a little fast now, then it's easier to get the shifts done. Ride is atrocious to say the least. You can see everything is shaking and rattling because obviously it uses leaf springs, weighs quite a bit for a car of this size. It's 1245 kgs. In fact, this is very chin to min to a car. The width is so less now, you can actually, just remove it from any gap whatsoever. Only thing is steering is not precise at all, and around the corner, you might just fall off the vehicle because the seat belts are also not working. Oh my god, the steering takes so much effort as well. The rattles are crazy. Body roll is in plenty. Only thing is it's not top heavy as such because there's no top here at all. But the real feeling of driving this car is the wind in your hair, which is absolutely fantastic. You can feel the wind in my hair or in the camera right now because this is open top, of course. Only thing is so difficult to judge what's around, and that is a bit of an issue with the windshield down, of course. The shakes, the vibrations, the rattles, everything is in plenty, and the squeaks are also there. Now this 2.1 liter engine is getting the job done. It's a diesel, it's very efficient because it really doesn't pull as such. In fact, it comfortably maintains a speed of 60 kilometers per hour. Anything beyond that, it kind of struggles. Now because this car is really very chin to minto, you can't get into first like that. You need to get into second. Okay, you need to stop first, and then only you can get into first by declutching, because otherwise you're going to break the gearbox. So that's a bit of an issue. It obviously has 4-wheel drive as well. You're going to give an indicator. I'm going to put my hands also on the right, and then we are going to, oh my goodness, the effort is absolutely baffling. We are going to turn full right to take a U-turn. I just hope it goes through, because I'm in no mood to take a reverse, but we might have to. Never mind. Why is it not? Okay, it will go. It has gone. Oh my goodness, what an achievement. And then it doesn't center, of course, the steering wheel. So another big issue in that regard. Oh, the engine is very noisy, amplified by the fact that there is nothing to insulate you from hearing the engine sound either. So yeah, this Classic is a literal classic. Honestly, it's not as much about how well this is engineered, because it is not. What it is about is the feeling of driving something so unique and retro, because the wind in your hair is absolutely amazing here. Oh my god, I feel the chills. Power windows, well, it has power doors, because there are no windows, there are no doors. So it's one step ahead in that regard as well. Only thing is, don't really corner it. What you're going to do, you're going to put the windshield up, so I can give you an experience of that as well. Zubair, you'll have to help me to get that up. And yeah, the gearbox is a 4-speed unit. Look at the lever, it's so big as such. And de do, mujhe de do. Yeah, I'm just going to slot it here. 1 second. Yeah, now we have the windshield up. Oh my god, now this has become from Euro NCAP 0 to Euro NCAP -5 probably. I just realized the indicator was on since 2-3 years, but I could not understand it only because it makes so much sound as such, and then you have to manually adjust the mirrors as well, and then finally I can see something, and that is like, look at the amount of vibrations from this engine. Obviously Mahindra could not make their own engine, so this is Peugeot sourced, of course. Slot for something. There's a low fuel warning here, and this I don't know what it is exactly. Let's rev and go. Low end is so brilliant, it absolutely jerks ahead and behind. That is the level of performance, but you can't really push it hard any which ways. You can put it into third gear very soon as such, because obviously it's got good amount of grunt, and then cornering it, well, it's best not cornered. Now this is not an enthusiastic car, it's about enjoying the feel of driving something so amazing without doors or any of that sort. At that time there was no NCAP, at that time, at least not in India. At that time there was nothing about safety and all, so Mahindra was like, here, we will cut the cost of this car by not giving you doors, by not giving you windows. In fact, wipers are also missing. So this is not a car you can drive in the rain, but then you can probably, if you want to, with the raincoat on, of course. It has a 40-liter fuel tank, I believe, with an efficiency of around 12 to 15 kilometers per liter, which is also decent. The price of this car in 1997 was around 4.5 lakhs, which seems quite attractive considering the Thar now costs 19 lakhs on road for the top end variant, of course, between 16 to 19 lakhs. And here we are into second gear. You cannot pick the car in first. In fact, I can put the car in third. Look at this. Look at the grunt at say 10 kilometers per hour. I can actually pick up this car in freaking third gear. That is the level of tractability low down. Obviously no mid-range as such. I mean slight mid-range, but no top end at all. And you don't want to really take it to the top end, because when you do take it to the top end of the speed breaker, this is what really happens. Into second gear, and I'm going to rev the nuts out. No, the horn does not work. It becomes very noisy. Another thing, this car has a feature called dynamic speed. So the speedometer is always shaking so rapidly that sometimes you feel it's at 20, sometimes you feel it's at 30, and at the same speed it's like dangling between both of them. So guys, this is my vlog of the Mahindra Classic. A very fun car indeed, requires a lot of effort. In fact, I think my muscles have swelled by around 20 degrees by now. Not 20 degrees, 20%. And even when I drive this car, the Force Gurkha, the same thing does not happen, because this is obnoxiously difficult to drive. But you know, no gain, no pain. Sorry, no pain, no gain. That is the story of this Mahindra Classic. You can see classic design and a G-Wagon right there. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this vlog, make sure to give the thumbs up, that's a like button, and also subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys in the next video real soon. ऐसे मैं रट्टी मार के क्यों बोल देता हूँ, थोड़ा प्यार से बोलता हूँ, भैया जरा सब्सक्राइब कर लो, देख क्या रहे हो, बाय.